Hey, Vanna. Hey, Great Goat. You're guessing 5? Okay. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Pink Stars. You know what? Vanna, 5. I want to win a Glock. Yeah, the prize will be jack shit. There is no prize. Hey, Cecil. There is no prize. Hey, Peach. Chips and dip for the Blackberry. But I am going to keep track of any bets people make. Any guesses that anyone makes, I am going to note down. It's still up. By the way, I will say this real quick. Hey, Canadian. I am going to say this real quick just for the record. None of the money actually goes to me. The money will never touch my bank account. Because that seems to be a quote unquote concern of some people. Who wouldn't know that? At least a few people. There's at least a few people who don't know that. Hey, Thrillo. Does not. No, I mean, you can determine what account it goes to. Also, apparently, it needs to be manually sent. Like the money doesn't actually get automatically sent anywhere. It just seems to stick with stick in GoFundMe until it's manually transferred out. At least from what I can gather. Hey, Buttercup. Waiting for a busy night tonight. Entirely possible. We're only 4 minutes in, and 35 viewers, and honestly, more people chatting than we usually get this early on as well. A couple of people who aren't normally active. You know, Peach Cobbler is not normally active. I think this might... Is this the first time Thrill House has actually ever been in here? Have we seen you before, Thrill House? 44 viewers yet. It's entirely possible we have been, and I'm just like a really shitty memory. Been in chat a while ago under a different... Okay, so it's not just me having it's not just that I had the shittiest memory. Okay. Good to know. Good to know that. Hi, Denise. Wonder if brings all here yep. Man, all those people tuning in for drama are going to be so disappointed when I instead start talking about Sailor Moon again. In the middle of a friendship scam. Feel humiliated. Is it me, Scapegoat? Am I the scammer? Am I the friendship scammer? Because I do that. I'm pretty sure if it makes you feel better, Scapegoat, I think everybody here feels like they're scammed by me. Feels like they're in the middle of a friendship scam with me. I know Killface does. Not here yet, but I know Killface absolutely does. Hey, Pie. Hey, Paul. I think you're monitoring for a busy night tonight. We'll see. Hey, Charlotte. Someone smarter than me did post on my page this emoji and lightning need foodies game. Feel like such a fool. You shouldn't. You know, you believed in the best in people. 5 crying, laughing face of luck. Kinda. Since it does reach out. Oh yeah, I mean I'll explain. Yeah. Anyone reaches out, like if anyone that I need to explain things to reaches out to me, then yes, I will explain things. Favorite episode of MLP? Hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. It's been a long time since I watched as well. Long time since I watched any of it. I haven't done any rewatch since I finished the series. And I don't think I ever really did rewatches while the series was going either. So the vast majority of the series I've only watched, like the vast majority of episodes I've only watched once. I will say the episode about Applejack's parents, that one stuck with me. He said, Big Bird. Didn't. I am not on any dating apps. The Applejack doesn't fall far from the tree. Indeed. Yeah, the one about her parents, that episode is definitely like one that I really loved. Also, one of my favorite songs of the series. So short, but so goddamn cute. Can't get me unblocked from Foodie, then nobody can. I'll try Paw Patrol. I've sent her a message. You know what it might be, Paw Patrol. Your screen name endorses cops, and ACAB includes cartoon dog police. That might be why you're blocked. Your name, exactly. Paw Patrol. You're glorifying police right there. Swag needs some blocking as well, but I didn't see. ACAB includes the Paw Patrol. Yeah. Just the way it is. Anyway, favorite MLP episodes. So yeah. The one about her Applejack's parents is definitely stand out to me. What else? The one where the cutie mark crusaders get their cutie marks. That was a really good episode. Party of One, where Pinky just breaks. The Cantaloupe Wedding episode was good. The one that was all about the background characters, the one that spotlighted all the background characters, that one was really fun. I do appreciate a good Lower Decks episode, you know? Yay! Yeah, it's a good gag. It's a great gag. Bruce Kitty is when I made my name. That is a very good gag. Most of the big two-parters were always, like the big two-parter episodes were always pretty good. For your return your vlogs. So do I. And the one where Fluttershy befriends Discord was a good one. I don't know. Discord was always fun in general, usually. And I'm probably still a couple months out from getting around to My Little Pony. My rewatch of that. I mean, I want to be, but I mean, I've given up on that. Like, I've given up on ever getting a library job. I mean, the end of her quiet little 2-hour chat with. I mean, why would it end? No, I mean, it's not going to end. Like this by little community. Yeah. Don't forget me when you're famous again. Hi, Megan. Not blocking you now. for now. Kind of sucks that Windwag's keeping your jack congested. Bitches can't catch you. Yep. Indeed. Definitely a shame, I assume. Look nice. Thank you. Thanks, Megan. Anyway, I do have some good news. Netflix has the Sailor Moon Crystal movies, so I won't need to make any real effort to find those. Not going to have to spend time trying to find where I can watch those. They are on Netflix. This is excellent news for me. Crystal Castles? I don't know what Crystal Castles is. Anything that makes my life better, or anything that makes my life easier, I like. They have some bangers. They're huge with Tumblr girls. Remember Crystal Method? No. I prefer to make your life harder. And by my life, you mean my dick. By the way, I heard a joke last night that is absolutely 100% up my alley. Heard a joke last night that is completely me. My favorite sex position is called wow. It's where I flip your mom over. Get it? Get it? I know, I like that one. I heard that one like, oh, that one is That one is completely up my alley. And hello, John. It's like, oh man, that one, that joke is very relevant to my interests. Actually, I like that. I was like, oh, that one is perfect for me. Heard that. I heard that one. It's like, yeah, I definitely need to tell that one. I definitely need to use that one on live. You just got it. What side was she originally? Irrelevant. Dorsal. Did also hear another. This one's bad, but how do you keep an idiot in suspense? Rope. And yes, that is the joke. That is the joke. How do you keep an idiot in suspense? And then that's the joke. The other person is just like, how? And waits for the punchline, and it's basically the joke is basically waiting to see how long it takes the person to catch on to the punchline. You knew it. Yep, it's very nice. And you give me a beautiful pumpkin if I could. Thank you. Not totally sure what I would do with a pumpkin. Smash it, I guess. Anything you want. Actually, I know what I'd do with a pumpkin. I'd cut a hole in it. Paint it. Oh, I'd be painting it. I'm sorry. That's for OF. Yeah, that's for the OnlyFans. Yeah. I'm being so gross and creepy. I'm sorry. You were just like, my, what a cute idea, giving a pumpkin. What a cute, sweet idea. And then I had to make it all fucking filthy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Definitely the way to go about it. I am sorry to tell you, I shan't be doing that. The funny pumpkin. Hey, Killface. Are you blocking? I actually haven't had to block anyone yet tonight, which is honestly surprising. I did actually block a few people before I even came live. Did you block? No, just some trolls. Just a couple stupid ass trolls. Went from my bedroom to the living room and missed it. What, you missed your bedroom? I also often miss my bedroom. Even though I'm literally right beside it. I can see my bed from where I sit, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like enough, you know? Oh no, like no one since I came, no one since I started the stream. Like I said, I blocked a few people before the stream, just like some trolls who had left some comments. detectiveness. Anyway. I'm a little bit hurt that that nobody cares about me being able to watch the Sailor Moon movies for legally. A little hurt. Hey, strawberries. Okay. No, I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. To ship you this pumpkin, 46 USD. I didn't care for Sailor Moon. I don't care. Watch them alone. No, I'm hurt because nobody cares about the fact that I found that I'm going to be able to watch the Sailor Moon movies legally. The movies are on Netflix. Hey, Vulgar. Legos are wooden. Hey, Mike. Okay. Right? Here I am so happy for myself. And everyone's like, meh, what do we care? Well, what difference does it make to us? Knockoff China Legos. They're available on iTunes. I have no idea. I have never used iTunes. I will never use iTunes. Also, I don't think in Canada. Like, I have no idea if Sailor Moon's available like on iTunes in general. If it is, I suspect probably not in Canada. Yes, people can still donate. You have an Android? Yes, I have an Android phone. Samsung. Just waiting for you to take out that loan to donate. Chantel's latest post says to hold off on donating. Well, it is ultimately her crowdfunding. So basically, I helped set it up. Like that's all it was. I helped her set it up. This is why it's under my name, which I'm not happy about. I don't like the fact that it's under my name. I don't like my name being attached to it. But yeah, so I helped her set it up, but that really is pretty much it. $1,000? Sure. Me too. Paul said she's sorry for scaring you. Well, that's nice of her. that doesn't. All right, go ahead. What's your question, Megan? How do you call me? Because that's her. That's how it's actually pronounced. She's told, like, she's. She did confirm that that's how it's actually pronounced. Not a great way of starting the question. Uskin. That's terrible. There's no I in terrible. There literally is. Yeah, I can't. We can't see your question. Hey, Cold Cut. Yeah, your question isn't showing up. I said turbo. You know what me meant? Going pretzel. I feel like that's not the first time somebody has called me that. I could be wrong, but I feel like someone's called me that before. Probably a typo. I mean, probably, but it's one that I'm pretty much fine with. But he also laughed. Yep. I'll be fine, Negan. Hey, Uncle Buck. Anyway, Megan, whatever your question was, I'm gonna say that the answer is Crocs. For me, whatever your question was, the answer is X-Men. That's my answer. X-Men. Resisting something that wanted to curb stomp teardrop. Oh, no doubt it was. Anyway, like I said, the answer is X-Men. What's that noise? It's my computer. Participate in the time warp mukbangs. Let's do the time warp again. Session. Yeah, I was waiter, I believe. The sometimes British waiter on the Titanic. I think so, yeah. Accents are hard. Obsessed with watching iPad. You know what? If she does a Rocky Horror one, I don't know how you do a Rocky Horror mukbang because there isn't really much food in there. But the only way to do a Rocky Horror mukbang involves cannibalism, so I don't know how it would work. But if she got me the outfit, Paw Patrol, thank you for gift membership, Paw Patrol. Congratulations to Wade Bowen fan, who's almost never here. What character from Rocky Horror? I mean, any of them. They all wear that out. They all wear that one outfit at the end. Never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show? It's good. It's a good movie. On Death's Floor. All right, so it looks like I'm going out for supper with my mom tomorrow. Going out for supper with my mom. So I might be late coming on here tomorrow. Love Kids in the Hall. Love Kids in the Hall. Jack Lee's Beyond Amazing. I find it to be kind of middling. It's not great. You ever said it's Beyond Amazing at Jack Lee's? Yeah. No, this is my old one. Sound like predators looking young ones in the hall. Strangers with Candy. Yeah, that one I never watched. my cat to the vet tomorrow, and I'm gonna virtue signal a bit for years to come. Anything Tim Burton? I will say Tim Burton is better when he's doing his own thing rather than when he's adapting something that already exists. You know, like his Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is considered to generally be not very good. His Alice in Wonderland is considered not particularly good. I like the pole and the hole. That was too quiet of a person for one of those. Okay, my own personal opinions on Nightmare Before Christmas was not a Tim Burton movie. Tim Burton, I believe, was producer on it. But Henry Selick was the director. Yeah, so Tim Burton sort of came up with the story and the characters. He conceived of it, but it's a Henry Selick movie. In relation to Tom? Looks like no. That looks like a no. Creative designer. Right, but no, Henry Selick is the director. It's a Henry Selick film. Let's see, Justin Bieber, Coachella? No. Food in My Cocktail? Fuck no. No, and if she asks for it, she can go fuck herself. Hi, Mary. Coachella. Matching cowboy boots. Thanks, Mary. The hell was I about to look up? Right. What is the lineup for Coachella 2026? I'm just curious to see if there's anyone there. Literally anyone I care about. Hey, Matt Hatter. Hey, Sandra. Let's see. So the Friday... No one I care about. There's New Dad is performing on the Friday. There's a couple of songs I like by them, but other than that, but I mean, even then, they're like, yeah, they're pretty good. Sabrina Carpenter. Just person. How about the Saturday? Yeah, the Strokes. The Strokes are cool. And no one else. How about the Sunday? Wet Leg. I do like Wet Leg. So yeah, so Pink Pony Club. I mean, it's not really. It's still not really my style of music, but it is a very well crafted pop song. Hey, Reaper. Yeah. So Coachella 2026 has no one that I give a shit about, except for one band, Wet Leg. I like Wet Leg, and that is all the bands that I like that are going to be at Coachella. Yeah, there's a few Stroke songs that I like, couple songs that I kind of like by New Dad, but other than that, it's just it. So no, I will not be attending. I would not be attending Coachella even if it was possible. How about Burning Man? Yeah, probably safe to assume there's no one there that I. Probably safe to assume there's no one there I particularly care about either. You have an orgy tent? And I'm not into orgies. I'm not into orgies, but I am into water, so I'm gonna go get more. Be back in a minute. I'm fingering myself, but it's not sexual. Thanks, Grapegoat. Or just way too much energy, effort, and attention. Exactly. Very fancy now after looking at one of these. She uses the bidet and everything. She's the same girl you want to sniff. Where the Soda Thursday's going. I still continue to drink 4 bottles of soda on Thursdays. 4 bottles of Pop Shop brand soda. She rolls down a hill and she's the same girl. I mean, I don't know if she can afford to roll down a hill these days. I don't know. I don't know if she could get away with rolling down a hill. Changed so much. She's modest now. I mean, I imagine that, like, she's probably gonna. I imagine she will go back to laughing at farts again. I am not rolling down a hill. No. Until the 2.0. Did you used to record a fart to make you listen to them? Yep. Yep, I did. That backsliding. What, down the hill? No, I don't plan on. I don't plan on going downhill. I don't plan on sliding down hills, mate, Megan. I'm not gonna be sliding down any hill. Sliding, rolling, nothing. I try to avoid hills as much as possible, frankly. What if it was snowing and you had a sled? Still not interested. If it's snowing, I'd rather stay inside. Oh shit! I'm still unemployed, Megan. I'm not making any decisions until I have a fucking job. So I will hear back. I should hear back about that job tomorrow. Supposed to. Twerkathon? With a wealthy man or woman and have them pamper you. Some people rake in the cash and they just need someone to tell them they're doing a good job and bake a pie. Do I have any items to sell? Nothing I'd want to sell. I'm crossing my fingers and it's sexual. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, that's sexy finger on finger action. Hi, Atman. So you picked an interesting moment to come in. Had you on background, all I heard was sexy finger on finger action. Finger on finger. Yeah. Yeah. These chats are magical places. Better than my double A's. Anywho. Like really, man? I would very much rather replace my own. Scared to say anything because I don't want to get blocked. I won't block you, Uncle Buck. I was honestly expecting there to be a lot of trolls tonight. Way too early to be thinking about that. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere until I've got a job. And I prefer that I be at that job long enough to be confident that I'm not going to be leaving it anytime soon. Nice last name. Yeah, I mean, my name isn't a secret. My last name's already out there, so. That said, if I'd known that it was going to have my name on there, I would have put something different. Your name is Melanie. Always lie about your name on the internet. Probably. Any relation to George? Dubious. Hi, Thomas. There's a Christmas hater. I can remember tonight. A little bit. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I will confirm. What do I think of the name Tristan? I think it's kind of a weird name, honestly. Maybe that's rude to say, but what about Halloween? Halloween, I don't really care about. I don't care about Halloween one way or the other. I dated a Tristan Brick. Named Melody. Melody's a nice name. Hey, Joanna. I'm in the mood for a melody. Alright, for me, my beautiful match. Dubious. On both points, frankly. I don't know. I don't think I'm likely to thrive, and I don't think I'm likely to meet my beautiful match anytime soon. Definitely 2, 74 mil. You can make your own. Until tomorrow. Yep. Take the chair thing down. Whatever. Oh, hello. Hi, Savage. I didn't say hello to you. I have not seen her latest community post. Things end for a reason to. Oh, whatever. I'm not going to get in trouble. As I said at the start of the live, just to be clear about something, just repeat something I said earlier. The money is not going into my bank account. I will never see a dime of the money of that GoFundMe. So the shit about well, I helped her set it up. Like, my name is on there because I said I had to set it up for her for some reason. And yes, allowed to fundraise for someone. That is literally an option, it says. And you can actually, like, yeah. Because, like, there were people threatening to report me to fucking... Alright. You know what? There's a block. People threatening to report me to unemployment for this money, and it's like, it's not going to me, so... Anyway, I gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. International cyber crimes. Fuck off, Joanna. I take the dental. All it means. Okay, so here's what it means that my name is on there. Whenever anyone donates, if they leave a comment, I get an email, which I then fucking delete. And then that's the end of it. I get an email with whatever stupid message they attach. I delete that email, and then I never think of them again. Be liable for it. But liable for what? Thanks, Megan. No, I don't have money for comics right now. Once I get another job, I probably won't be collecting floppies ever again. I doubt I'll collect like the single issues anymore. But I will be getting once I have a job. There are a bunch of I mean, not a bunch, but there are a few trades that I want to get. We're playing the video game Thursday. Thursdays are when we play Date Everything. And anyway, yeah, if the unemployment office does reach out to me, I'll just explain the situation. And that'll be that, probably. Since none of the money comes back to me. I haven't heard back tomorrow, Mike. Tomorrow I'm supposed to hear back. Love is around the corner. So is the truck that will hit me and isekai me into another world. That's where I'll find love. That's what's going to happen. I'll be hit by a truck, get isekai'd into another world, and end up with a harem. Want to play vintage comics? Not particularly. I've got a couple older comics. I've got like New Mutants Annual. Steal This Planet. It's such a good comic. I've got oh fuck, what else? I don't even remember. So I've got a couple of older comics, but who here leaves fake reviews for Thai hotels? And Yankovic. Yeah, anything sent to my Ko-fi goes to me. As soon as I get around to transferring it. I should add, it goes to me as soon as I get around to transferring it from there to my bank account, which I don't always do very quickly. Which they check reviews, the actual check-ins, get down big stuff in social media campaigns. I mean, it's hard to do. That would take effort, and it's just. Oh, this comic book is on King X-Men 37. Nice. Which one was your ball and donate? It's more that I'm just lazy. I'm blanking on what issue that was. Nah, it's the Factor 3 storyline. Hi, Katie. That story was not good. Yeah, very little of the Roy Thomas run on X-Men was particularly good. It didn't really get good until Adams. Arthur Adams? Was it Arthur Adams? No. No, what I was saying is like Roy Thomas, his X-Men stuff generally wasn't particularly good until he collaborated with, I believe it was Arthur Adams. I think it was him. Hey, Ageless. Neil Adams. Fuck. Neil Adams. That's what I was trying to think of. Roy Thomas X-Men stuff wasn't very good until he joined up with Neil Adams. 10-15. Hi, Jim. The Adams or the Thomas Adams stuff was really good. It was exactly what the comic needed. Older issues are still surprisingly cheap. Yeah, I mean, very few comics are valuable. Even for older ones, they're rarely particularly valuable. You know, you get stuff like Action Comics #1 selling for a few $1,000,000, but that's because it's so rare to find a copy of that in good condition. Savage, thank you for $5, Savage. I know you think SGW goofs are freaks, but a lot of us adore you. You seem like a genuinely kind human being. We'll need more of that. Thank you, Savage, and thank you for the super chat. Everyone is creepy. Right? Taking my cat to bed tomorrow. I hope your cat's okay. Hi, Tink. Hey, Herf. Herf. I am, but as I've said before, none of the money from that GoFundMe is going to me. None of it's going into my account. None of that money is going to be going into my account, so. I'm not on benefits, but I'd love to be. Be better if the benefits were greater. Anyway, I'm going out for supper tomorrow. Going out, Tomorrow I'm going to be going out to Schnitzels with my mom. Say the name again. Ruff. To look at the menu ahead. That's what I'm doing now. Help me decide what I should eat. Make sure to take pics. Probably not. All right, so let's take a look at some of the things that look interesting to me. They do have wings, so I could have wings. Honestly, they don't have a lot of stuff that I like. They got steak, pork belly, they also have wood fire pizza. Specialty or anything? I mean, their specialties are schnitzels, hence the name, along with wood fire pizza. Literally, all of that sounds safe. San Marzano sauce. The hell is a San Marzano sauce? Yeah, made from a specific type of tomato, I guess. Type of tomato? Guess so. That's not how you drink a San Marzano sauce. So I could have the meat lovers pizza. Schnitzel is a thin pounded cutlet of meat, traditionally veal or pork, that is breaded and pan-fried until golden and crisp. Good with meat. I do. I love me some meat. No. Hey, Moon. I'm attracted. I'm attracted only to women. I'm only actually attracted to women. I am leaning towards the pizza. I am leaning towards the meat lovers pizza. Otherwise, I'd probably just get the steak. It's that or the steak. And the steak's fine. Wait, you said what? It wasn't. Yes, I was. It was a jokey double entendre. If you hate it more than anything you've ever tasted. Then when I get home, I will just make myself something that different. Yeah. If I don't like it, I'll have something. I'll just eat something else when I get home. Hope you don't regret it. I'm sure it'll be fine. What if you typed something that made your fingers curl? Curled around my thumb in order to type. Trying to protect him from his free will. Yeah. It's very important. Yeah. Pizza sounds well. When are you going again? Tomorrow. You're going to regret telling everyone where you're going to eat? Oh, that's true. I shouldn't have said. Damn it. Kind of meat we live in. I forget. It was pepperoni, sausage, beef. Right waiter to eat all the meat off your pizza? No. But I want the meat. Oh, Canadian bacon there, just bacon. There's two different types. We do like Canadian bacon is like it's a specific cut of bacon. So like there's regular bacon, and then we do have Canadian bacon, and we do call it Canadian bacon. American, but sometimes Canadian bacon is just primo. I don't know that I've ever actually had Canadian bacon, funnily enough. Come to think of it, like I don't know that I've ever actually had Canadian bacon. How much meat do you want? Enough to satisfy me. Isn't all your Canadian just bacon just Canadian? No, no. No, no. I mean, there's like it's Canadian bacon is just is like I said, a specific cut. And yeah, I don't know that I've ever actually had Canadian bacon. I probably should at some point, but I don't even know. Eat the green peppers and onion on a pizza. I do like green peppers and onion on a pizza. Canadian bacon, that round stuff. Yeah, yeah. It's like back bacon. Tastes like ham. And I'm not a huge fan of ham. Do you like ham? I'm not. I'm not generally keen on ham. My neck, my back. You didn't like the movie? Never watched the movie, but I've heard it's not very good. Wonder what rice and pizza would taste like. Fine, probably. My meat lovers is lost in the sauce and kind of just adds flavor. Yeah, ham is fine, but I do find it's a very salty cut. Or I don't know. I do find ham is usually a bit. It's too salty. I'm not keen on it. A bit saltier than I like, and a bit more rubbery than I like as well. Canadian bacon's what's on eggs Benedict usually, isn't it? Probably. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit too salty, a bit too rubbery. I'm fine with that. I'll eat it. It's just it's not something I really like much. So the frozen pizza I have, and it's Canadian bacon and pineapple. I'm hard right now. See, a ham is probably my least favorite, like, pig-based dish. You know, pork chops, love pork chops. Hot dogs, pretty good. What's your favorite food dish? I do like steak, like good T-bone or something like that, or ribeye. I like a steak that is not sirloin. Sirloin is fine, but it's the only meat, it's the only cut of steak you can get in Cornwall. And frankly, not a lot of places in Ottawa had other cuts either. So I'm just kind of tired of sirloin. Again, you know, if it's the only thing on the menu that I like, then I'll eat it. But I would definitely prefer a different cut. But there's nowhere in Cornwall that does any other cut of steak. One or two places that do filet mignon. There are one or two places that do filet mignon. But not many. And I don't know if they even deliver. If there is, you just don't know where. So I said Tracy threatened extreme violence against Teardrop. I got confused. Hi, tonight. Or maybe steak and cooking days. Not really, no. Steak is best on a grill. And yeah, don't have a grill, so I'd rather have ribeye instead of filet mignon. Same here. Got that kawaii stuff in the closet looking at us. Yeah, I don't know. Like steak on the stove just doesn't hit the same as steak off the grill. You know? Would a troll claim to be taking a cat to the vet? Ironclad logic to me. Seems like ironclad logic. I see absolutely no room to dispute that. It's in cup. It's water. It's on the agenda for tomorrow. Yeah, dinner with my mom. My mom. Probably not. My daddy's going. Anyway, R.I.P. to Robert Redford, by the way. Robert Redford died. I'm sorry if this is how any of you are finding out that Robert Redford died today. If that's how you're learning, then that, you know. Hey, Gabrielle. Gage is a bitch. I saw that news and used to be really hot. It is how I'm finding out. I never saw any of his stuff. So, I will confess, Redford means nothing to me. But, you know, obviously he was a huge name, a huge star. He was an icon. And a lot of people wanted to have sex with him. Apparently he auditioned for The Graduate, the movie The Graduate. He did apparently audition to be in that movie. But like he was told that he wasn't a good fit. You know, no, it needs to go to somebody who's a loser. And he's like, hey, I can play a loser. And he's like, have you ever struck out with a woman? What do you mean? Like the idea of striking out with a woman was just apparently just sort of like, huh? What? I don't understand. The cute Jeffrey Dahmer who didn't kill people. That we know of, Vanna. Is striking out good or bad? Bad. Striking out is when you like hit on a woman and she's like, no. And on that note, I'm gonna get going now. I'm gonna leave. I struck two guys in the movie theater. So thanks for coming. And I will probably still see you tomorrow. So good night, everybody.